Many people have been asking, why did we ignore the signs? Is it possible we could have ignored the warning signs? Would you say we ignored the signs? Let me ask you something. What if I told you this tragedy did not start on that particular day? It started weeks, maybe months before this day. This tragedy started in silence, in ignored behaviors, in signs we chose not to see. We say this is just, he's just quiet, she's just stressed, he'll be just fine. But what if those were warning signs? What if we could just look carefully? The question is not just what happened. The real question is the signs were there. Why didn't we see them? We're not here to excuse what happened. Let us be very clear. A crime is a crime. Lives were lost. But if we stopped at the anger, we learn nothing. And if we learning nothing, it can happen again and again. So today, we are going deeper. We are talking about mental health because understanding the mind protects the community. What people don't understand about mental health is not just about being mad. It is about mental health is about how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. A person can look normal and still be struggling deeply inside. In our communities, these are things we ignore. We ignore mental health issues because we fear stigma. We lack the knowledge. We familiarize ourselves with suffering and we feel like that's okay. But ignoring the mind is dangerous. It's a very dangerous game. Here's an example. Let me give you a simple example to what I'm trying to say. A young man in the community comes to you. At first, he's social, he talks, he laughs. Then slowly, he starts to isolate himself, right? He stops greeting people, he avoids gathering, and he spends time alone, spends time, long hours alone. People say he just wants his space. But what is really happening? He may be experiencing a hard time. Maybe he's going through depression. Maybe he's going through emotional withdrawal. These are early mental sign distressing issues. And if no one checks on him, that silence grows. Isolation is not always peace. Sometimes it is pain. It is the pain that is going on the inside. Now, look at this. A woman in your home, she starts becoming easily irritated. Small things trigger her, big reactions. She shouts, she becomes aggressive. People say she's just rude. She has a bad attitude. But what could be really underneath the anger? Is it trauma? Is it stress overload? Is it unprocessed pain? Maybe it's something she never talked about. Maybe the mind is overwhelmed. It can explode outward. Anger is often pain, pain without a voice. So pay attention. Let's pay attention to one another. How about this? Someone starts acting out differently in your community. They are talking to themselves, they're looking confused, they're behaving in ways that don't make sense, right? People are laughing. They will say he's crazy. But this could be psychosis going on, severe stress reactions, or maybe substance related to mental health disturbance. What would you say? This is not a joke. This is a medical condition and something need to happen. And without help, it can become a very dangerous thing in the community. So let's talk about the truth, the whole truth about mental health. Many people among us are hurting silently. People are hurting from all kinds of things: poverty, violence at home, loss of loved ones, daily survival, pressure, anything that is going on. Trauma does not disappear, it stays in our body, it stays in our mind. And one day it comes out. It comes out, and sometimes when it comes out as violence, addiction, or emotional breakdown. So, pain that is ignored will always find a way to speak. So, let's balance. Let us be responsible in our thinking. Mental illness does not excuse harm automatically. No, I will not say that. The law must decide. The law must decide was what was the person aware? Were they mentally stable? And that is justice. But prevention, that is our responsibility. This is something we must pay attention to in our communities. And here I call upon our community. As a community, we must change. We must work towards learning and understanding mental health. Let us stop ignoring warning signs, stop laughing at mental illness, and start saying they will be fine. Stop saying they will be fine. Start asking, are you okay? Let us start acting early because early help us save lives. When we start taking care of things early, we can save lives. Let me leave you with this message. The signs are not always there, but we only notice them after something bad happens. This must change. This must change. Let us speak early. Check on people. Take mental health seriously because if we continue ignoring, only a healthy mind protects a whole community. If you believe this message matters, share this video, start with somebody you know, and talk to someone else. Talk to someone today or follow Acts Fund for more. Together we can prevent this tragedy next time.